And let's see, we are live. What's going on? What's going on? I got another one. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. There we go. Like that better. Make sure you guys can hear me. I'm still I'm becoming like an audio nut. I'm like slowly getting there. And I'm watching my videos now, so I'm like going back and refining stuff now that I have time. But anyway, y'all, I got a video from this young lady right chow. Where listen, let me tell you something. Every now and again, it's too loud. Every now and again, I like to put a video up of a young lady that's big up in you gentlemen out there. Salute, getting the work done, holding the line. And I like to show you guys the results of your labor. Because as men, we like to hit milestones and see some kind of achievement. So if you're not watching the Phil Scott show, it's a great podcast. He's letting you guys know how holding the line is working out. And also, I want you to see in real time women saying things that we're not used to hearing, and younger women. So there's hope. And I want you guys to see that hope. So with no further ado, you guys smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Let's get right into this.
General devaluation, I feel, of men and underappreciation of men. And what it's doing is it's making it so men feel like they don't have a role, they don't have a necessary place in the world. It's almost mistaken as women empowerment or feminism. And I'm all about that. That's really cool. That's really great. That's really interesting. Women having their power and being in their power and their feminine energy. That's great. That's amazing. But all these women that are claiming to be in their divine feminine energy, but are making men feel like they're unworthy, like they are unnecessary, and literally like devaluing men, not appreciating a man for what a man is. They don't know what they're talking about. And any man that hears that kind of verbiage coming from a woman, whether it's online, whether it's somebody you know, whether it's somebody that you witness or somebody you're dealing with in real life, whether it's your mother or your girlfriend or whatever, I just want you to know that you are valued and you are appreciated and you are necessary. The major thing that really bothers me is this whole connotation that men are just nobodies, like women rule the entire world. If women ruled the entire world, then how would we have children? We need men in order to impregnate us. That is such, even just that right there, let's just let everything else go for a second, regardless of what your beliefs are spiritually or scientifically. This is a fact that men are necessary for the procreation process. So, meaning, if you look at shit on an evolutionary level, men are extremely needed. They literally are vital in order for humanity to exist. So let's just say that, right? But then also, a man's role that's in his divine masculine power is such a necessary component of life and literally makes it so a woman can be a woman. A man's beautiful masculine leadership, safe energy is what allows a female to thrive in her feminine essence. They literally complement each other. So women are nothing without men. Women are nothing without men. If we were put in a position where our safety was at stake, who's defending us? A man is defending.
And I know I hate to pause it, you guys, but men want to also say that men pretty much do everything for women, right? Now, we're not going to take any crap from some leftover females, but men absolutely adore ladies and good women. We do. Let's continue.
Us. A man is more of like an energy that is really in the world, like getting things done. Females are more energetic and spiritual and in tune with nature and emotions and love. We're extremely important too, but there's nothing that complements a female's feminine energy more than a masculine leadership, kind of divine masculine, in his power kind of a man. And I feel like men are not being appreciated for who they are. So if you're a man, I don't care where you work. I don't care if you work at CVS. I don't care if you don't have a job right now. If you don't have a job, step into your power and get a job. You are capable. You are worthy. You're intelligent. You're strong. You can do anything you want. And don't let women make you feel like you are a nobody, like you're not necessary. Any woman that's trying to devalue your masculinity is probably not a divine feminine woman, because even a man that's not in his power, that's a wounded masculine, a feminine energy is going to guide you and encourage you and correct you when you are not in the right direction, but they're not going to demean you, devalue you, disrespect you, or anything like that. So yeah, I just wanted to give men their credit for just being who they are. I just want you to know you are needed regardless of the generation that we're in and all the messed up things that people are saying about men. You play such a vital role in this whole co-creation process that we're in on this planet. So just keep being you. If you're a man, keep being you, keep doing what you do, and do everything that you're doing exactly the way you're doing it. Strive to be better for you as a man. Don't strive to be better for these broken females that are trying to break you down and stuff like that. Be better if there's a good woman in your life that's trying to make you be better, but also be better for yourself. You know your role. You know your role as a man. You are extremely important. You're extremely loved. You're extremely appreciated. And I just want to say thank you. Bye.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, man, yeah, look, plenty of females out there that appreciate you and what you're doing. You're leaders. You have plenty of people that you influence that you just don't know. And I know a lot of this stuff recently is to I gotta be careful, man, because they're flagging everything. It's to make you feel like all women out here, all females hate men. They don't all hate you, man. You know, there are ones out here looking for you for leadership, ones out here looking for you like as like a dating figure and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? There's like multiple reasons why women are looking at you. And you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of the fembots, but it's not all, man. You know, I like to mix it up and let you guys know that it's not all. It's not everybody, but it is a lot. And we there needs to be more voices, you know, from people and women supporting men that are, you know, in their masculine frame, because they want you to just take a knee and start acting feminine, man. They really do. But yeah, you whoever you are, Frost or Faust, go ahead and hit that like button. You guys go ahead and share the live stream. I got like one more video with this lady. I actually got two, but I'm only gonna show one. I think she was talking good about men too.
Generation, you
Oh Lord.
So what type of guys do you like?
This is what weak men do, particularly the ones raised by their mama. These mamas ruined an entire generation. You are literally looking at a generation of matriarchal squalor coming home to roost. When you have a bunch of women raising men without the
like
input
button.
and the strong order and structure of a man's man, you get men like Ricky Smiley, who want to emotionally bait you into saying, you know, we can't hold mama accountable. It doesn't matter what mama has done. It don't matter how many times she lied and said that was your daddy and that really ain't your daddy. She can't be held accountable for anything that she does. We just have to keep covering for her and celebrating her and elevating her to the highest level of praise and worship in the family, despite the fact that she was oppressive, abusive, mean, ornery, disrespectful, and didn't treat your daddy right. Like all of those things, these are the men that are now trying to stand on a soapbox in a position of leadership and tell you, forget her record. Ignore all of that because it really doesn't matter. How is it that you provide nothing of substance of value and then you admit that she unjustly locked up a whole lot of black people? You're supposed to ignore that. And that's the least of why most black men are not with her. They already know what they're getting with her, and you want them to ignore that. If a person is at least going to make the effort to make their case,
Appreciate it, man.
Well, bring
Hey,
me something of substance. Bring me some facts. We didn't get that.
salute to the black men. Making history, man. I'm telling you.
This is what weak men do, particularly the ones raised by their mom.
Hang on.
So what type of guy?
If you don't wake up in the morning and wash, it don't belong to you. It's hers. It'll never be yours. It's just your turn.
Right.
So you just make sure that whatever she doing when it's not your turn ain't fucking up your turn.
Facts.
That's just the way I don't care what you do when I'm not around. As long as whatever you doing when I'm not around don't bring me no problems when I
I don't know if that's copyrighted or not. He was cooking, I guess. I don't know where he was going. I don't know. I got one more. Hang on. Let's see what we got.
You are sorely mistaken.
Ever since you went away.
Here's the thing about settling, ladies. You have to realize men have been settling. If you think you are the woman of his dreams, you are sorely mistaken. Again, men will marry the woman that is good enough if she is unproblematic and useful to him. All the other stuff that you think you're exceptional at, somebody else can do. So please believe you are not the one settling here. And over the course of the lifetime, because we naturally slow down as women, because men are built for the long haul, they will carry the burden. So they're doing that for somebody that is not their first choice. Here's the thing about settling, ladies. You have to realize men have
I think
been
she's
settling. If
think she's talking about
you
something
think you-
here, man. You know, y'all think you're settling, and you know, them settling is not getting the guy of their dreams or one of their baby daddies or whatever, and getting a guy in their 30s or 40s. But again, guys are waking up, and we've been settling. I'm gonna tell you right now. Unless I go to Colombia or something, I might not get some super pretty in the face chick or Germany, but the body's got to be on point, you know. And I'm willing to settle. Not the greatest in the face, not you know, unattractive, of course, but not the greatest. But definitely have to have a great body. She have to be in shape to keep up with me anyway. And any woman can get a great body. Just work for it. We're not settling here.
Who am I here with?
The best
Out of moves.
Y'all go through each other's phone? No, we ain't doing this. What's the other video that I got? Got one more in here. Okay, hang on. Let's see here. Yeah.
I think if you broke, you know you broke. Like to date.
Oh wow, you are gorgeous.
Oh please, let me just say that to all the girls you date.
Get out.
What?
Just get out, please.
What?
I'm sorry.
That's rude.
Hey,
Oh wow, you are gorgeous.
we ain't got
Please,
time.
let me just say that to all the girls you date.
Get out.
What?
Just get out, please.
We just don't have time, man. Like, I just, you know, give you a compliment, you don't know how to take it. And that sums up modern dating. You know how many women, you try to give them some compliments and, oh God, just, you know, just keep, and, you know, he's just giving you representation. We just ghost, we just disappear. You know, it's just too much, man. It's about the peace, man. It's about the peace. Got one more in here. I have a couple more in here.
And for money that they don't have. This is what I.
Let's talk.
A lot of these men out here are broke, poor, don't have no money. And a lot of them have an irrational fear of women using them for money that they don't have. This is what I do when I want a man to leave me alone. Ask them for some money. Because they broke asses are gonna leave you alone.
The same way that women have an irrational fear that all men just want them for one thing? Or is it different? Why is it always broke men this, broke men that? Oh, let's test him. If you want a man to go away, just ask him for money. You're not entitled to his money just for existing. Is he entitled to any kind of sexual intimacy from you just for existing? Because that can go both ways. If you're a successful woman, why do you have to put him through a test to see if he's broke? You have your own money. Why don't you pay for something? Oh, wait, it's because you probably don't have it. It's always broke men this, broke men that, but none of you have any experiences with rich men, which is why you can only focus on broke men, because that's exactly who you're attracting. And let's be real, even if you attracted said rich man, guess what? That comes with certain expectations, which basically means that you're just an escort. But also, it's been said that most millionaires and billionaires are some of the most cheapest people in the world. So if he's not giving you his money, then he's trying to protect what's already his. And I swear, these are the same types of women that will say that their love language is receiving gifts or acts of service. And what they mean by acts of service is lavish vacations. At the end of the day, these men don't owe you shit. If you're broke, just say that. And since when did women put their value in how much money a man makes? You guys are putting so much value into how much money a man makes.
A lot of these men out here are broke, poor, don't have no money.
She be cooking, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sarah. She be cooking. I see. Where did I put this? Yeah. I was hitting all the ladies, but I had a couple, like all the ladies' videos. Let me correct that. Hitting up all the ladies' videos, but I got a couple in here from the fellas too.
Minding their own business, not dealing. Women at least used to make it seem like you just stumbled upon them in the wilderness and they was just minding their own business, not dealing with each other. That's how it used to at least seem. They didn't like, it wasn't upfront. They didn't tell you, hey, you a part of a circus and you got to fucking dance hard to get my fucking used coochie and my 3 kids and my problems. So you got to outdance these other clowns.
And that's, you know, I'm gonna go back to it, but that's a point that's just not made enough. Of course, we touch on it over here on the Sigma channels, but these women have you jumping through hoops, putting on a show for coochie and mouth that has been on God knows who and how many. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there breathing on you with dick still fresh on the breath. And y'all out here trying to battle, you know what I'm saying, over this kind of situation. And this is, once you step away from the matrix and you look at it, you're just like, man, what in the hell? What do you fight? What are you battling for? What are you working on getting? Makes no sense.
Like they telling y'all this shit in y'all face, man. These young chicks is telling y'all in y'all face, I got other dudes and you're gonna have to outspend him and outperform him in order for my attention, in order to get my attention. They telling y'all this and y'all going for it. That's crazy. You don't romance no chick that's fucking with no other dudes. You all she deserve is dick and bubble gum. You supposed to stick and move, and we need to bring that back. Women at least used to make it seem like you just stumbled upon them in the wheel.
Yeah, man. It's again, I try to put in videos of females that are big up in dudes, but you know, some of the dudes in here got some great points, and I got a ton of videos, man, like 30 Facebook videos stacked up here, man. So I got to knock some of these out. I got yeah.
I believe.
If you're unhappy as a wife and unhappy as a mother, it's not your husband's job or your children's job to make you happy. It's your own job. Because it was never the man. The problem was you. The problem was you don't prioritize your happiness and you don't know how to make yourself happy.
The show goes on.
If you're unhappy as a wife and unhappy as a mother, it's not your husband's job or your children's job to make you happy.
Okay. Thought that clip was longer than that. Yeah. I got too many clips. I got time. I still got time.
To add to him. She cannot take it away.
Hold up.
Tupac wrote that song, Dear Mama. Remember that?
Yes.
Dear Mama. Tupac said, even you're a crack fiend mama, you're still a black queen mama. He said, Daddy didn't care. The fact it took the back way, such and so forth, blah, blah. Because, you know, his daddy wasn't in his life, right?
Right.
Right. Tupac got shot when he was out in New York 5 times. And when he was in the hospital, Tupac got a visitor. You know who it was? His biological father.
Yeah.
Okay.
His mother had been lying to him his entire life.
That's
Afeni Shakur lied to Tupac. And Tupac found out that he had and his mother knew his father was alive. Tupac carried that hurt, that pain that he found out after he got shot. Conceivably, Tupac could have been killed before knowing his daddy was alive. And his daddy showed up and said, your mama didn't want to do it. Then Tupac had to address his mother. She said to go ahead and admit. Go look at the story. Check it out yourself. And guess what? I still cook for my mama. We have a hard time judging mothers because they're like little gods. They can do no wrong. And it's so weird because Tupac wrote this song, Dear Mama.
And this is most of the community, but again, 2-parent household over here. So I might not have this problem, but I mean, a lot of people do. So, but it's like in the Black community like that, pretty much all the way around. But there were a few, like I said, that did the right way. But and he's speaking on the majority. Yeah.
A man loses the second he puts a woman over his purpose. So the woman he's dealing with has to be aligned with his purpose. She has to add to him. She cannot take it away. So if you're not where you need to be at and she hollering, oh, he ain't doing enough, he ain't paying these bills or taking me shopping, listen, cut that bitch off the roster. A man loses the second he puts a woman over his purpose. So the woman he's dealing with has to be.
Yeah, she ain't lying. And again, this is one of the ones out here that are, looking for a man, and she got herself together, ready to go, so she can talk that talk. She can talk all she wants to. What's going on over here? Don't judge. This woman right here, she does have messages, so keep her personal affairs out of the video, man.
You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up. Huh?
Women are scared of happily single men. You want to know why? Let's get into it. Being happily single as a man makes you more appealing. Men that don't need to be in a relationship. Men that have high standards. Men that don't chase women. They chase in purpose. This makes women wonder if that man is actually interested in them, and will in turn, y'all listen to this, increase the value of that man and his expressed interest in their minds. Women are scared of happily single men. You want to know why? Let's get into it. Being happily single as a man makes you more appealing.
So pay attention, y'all. Like, women watch guys that are rare, that aren't spreading themselves out too thin, contrary to what's being said online. So if you're single and happily single, then they already know that you're not the type of dude that's looking for a mom type of chick that reminds him of his mother to take care of his ass. You're taking care of yourself, which should imply that you was raised right and your mother did the right thing. So it makes you more appealing to them. Now, I know online women are always like trying to create space for themselves in your life by talking about how you need a woman and nurture and da 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 da. But if they see you're taking care of yourself, they know you're going to protect and provide for them, as well as not be clingy and needy. It just takes your value up, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing for us, but for like those, alpha type of guys, whatever. Is that it? Okay.
Just a hole.
Well,
Real bitch. Let me tell you something. You better have more than just a hole. Okay? You're gonna need more than just a hole to keep a man. And I'm speaking to you women. I'm really speaking to you women today. Y'all think the world of that little upside down triangle between your legs, but let me tell you, do you know how many women have one? And then you say, well, I know, but all of it ain't the same. If you think that's all you need to get and keep a man, and not just a man, but a husband, honey, you got another thing coming. And I pity you that is the only place where you find and see your value is between your legs. Something's definitely wrong with you.
Yeah. Look, Auntie ain't lying,
Let me tell
man.
you something.
She knows the truth. And that's what y'all be doing out here, right? It's going to take more. Okay? Men want to be appreciated. And we have no problem with being by ourselves until, you know, you guys are ready to do so. And only the women that haven't spread themselves out too thin, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what y'all be doing. You know what I'm saying? Freshman 15. And y'all that be going to college, you think that that looks good to us? We know about your freshman year. Yeah. Yeah. And if we didn't know, we can go online and find out. So you're bragging about going to college, and all we're thinking about is that freshman 15. You experimenting away from home, getting all of it in. But you're going to brag about multiple schools, multiple freshman 15s. Come on. Y'all are crazy. You know, it's going to get to the point where guys are going to be like, so where you go to school at? I didn't go to school. They're going to be ashamed to bring it up. He's going to be like, oh, that's a big school. It's a big sorority there. And fraternity. Sheesh. I'm telling you, man.
Nobody's paying attention to the fact that there's currently a war on traditional family values in America and a war on men. The left, liberal women are like, let's snuff men out. Let's
I know, I'm getting
feminize
flagged.
men. Let's tell men they're not men. We can be men, and we don't need you. And traditional family values.
Yeah, I thought it was this video. It's okay. I'm sure I'm gonna get flagged now, but the message has to get out. You guys, now more than ever, you have to spread the video, hit the like button. I'm putting up some videos, man, that are getting flagged as soon as I put them up. I didn't even know Better Bachelor was on some type of list. As soon as I posted that video, man, both those videos got flagged. It's crazy.
Oh, here's a war against that. What is a family? A family can be whatever you want it to be. It's back to, we don't need men. That's why when you look at the culture on the left, you have more violence, you have more crime, you don't have men in the homes, you have lower rates of marriage. Those values are not important to them, and they are literally purposely seeping them and infusing them into America, into the American value system. All you gotta do is turn TV on and you can see it. Trust me, it's a war on men and a war on family. By the way, this isn't a new war. This war started in the 70s. It's just that now we can see all the work that's been done. And unless we do something now, everything we know as far as family will be no more. I feel like nobody's paying attention.
Now what she's saying is, as far as family, you know, in America, nuclear families, but a lot of men are going overseas and are going to make way for other men to make it overseas. It's only going to get worse. We're still going to build families. We're just going to outsource them. Now, you know, some of you guys, you don't like to leave too far from the block you grew up at. So you definitely can get out here and allow these modern women to redefine dating that has gone a certain way. Not just dating, but marriage that's gone a certain way for a long time. And now all of a sudden it has to change. And you got to get caught up to, no, you don't. You don't, man. Not at all.
You have to understand
that if you're not looking at your finances, anything could be going on with.
So basically, don't marry a thieving woman.
She's not.
She's a thief, bro.
It was their joint
He's
account.
married to the woman, and she's high. She's pulling money out.
It was a joint account.
No,
It was
he
a joint
married,
account.
bro. He married a woman and said, "I trust you with the finances. Don't worry about. I'ma work. I'ma trust you with the finances. So if I put my trust in you to make sure that you keep the finances, and you pulling money out on the low for years, you're stealing."
It's not stealing.
It's
Well,
stealing.
I think well, that's the wrong word.
Because I trust you not to do it.
Not stealing.
I trust you to maintain the finances and put them where they belong, not for you to duck them off in an escape account.
It's not stealing.
Well, yeah, just to be like
She's
accurate,
entitled to have
she
what
is.
he brings in.
Okay, but
wouldn't that be her fund then? She didn't need an escape account.
I was about to say, okay, so that is, I feel like where she's going wrong.
Said escape account negates the fact that
That's what
she's
it is.
married and she's going to get half anyway. I think the fact that she's labeling it an escape account is, I think that's the shady part.
Mhm.
She could have said rainy day. She didn't
No,
say-
it did say rainy day.
no, not to him.
but
No, it
I
said
think
rainy
that- I
day
think
and
either
or
way-
escape, and it said both. But I want to point this out.
An escape account is diabolical work. It really is. That is diabolical work. And knowing that going through divorce, she's gonna get half too, like they said, man, it's crazy.
At the end of the day, you were saying you're blaming friends and mothers and this, that, and the other. At the end of the day, it's not on them.
Exactly.
It's on her. She took that information and did what she wanted to do. That has nothing to do with her mom or sisters or whoever given information that you may deem as bad.
Because
That
she
was
could have
her
easily said, "Mom, mind your business."
Or she could have said, "I appreciate you."
Exactly.
You know,
Some people don't
And
make
imagine
decisions
being with a
from-
woman.
So look. Although yes, there is a level of accountability for the person who does make the decision when they are ultimately the only one in control of that decision. I agree. However, there is a level of influence, and if you are under the influence and you do make a poor decision, then that person who influenced you is part to blame, not whole, but part to blame. And literally, like the way I look at both of it is like the mother's a co-conspirator. Like,
Well,
that's
that's
how I look at it.
accountability
They were a
as a
thief.
man.
The mom is a co-conspirator, and she really.
But the man is not taking
If her
accountability.
mom said, "Go kill that man," you think the mom is getting locked up?
They share.
The most.
I said a man should say it first. He's basically saying a woman. What are you saying?
I'll say it. I'll say
I
it first.
said whomever feels it first can say it first. I don't.
That's not an answer. Give me a
Yeah,
male
give us a
or
straight
female.
answer.
What that is
All
a
right,
straight answer. Testicles or ovaries?
Testicles.
Okay.
I mean, men don't want to say it first because
First of all, y'all be having dumbass reasons.
no,
why y'all
no,
don't
this
say
is a
it.
valid
Like,
reason.
oh,
This is a valid
men
reason.
some
Men,
simp shit. Simp.
yeah,
What is wrong with
well, if these things wouldn't get brought up every time the man was trying to be sensitive with his girl, if when you got mad, these things wouldn't get brought up, then the man wouldn't have a problem being sensitive around you. But every time,
Yeah, man. Look, that's all the clips I got. You know what I'm saying? I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. All right, y'all. Got those clips together, man. I just threw them together. I'm really planning on going live outside. It's raining pretty hard right now, though, so I'm waiting for it to slow down. My kid doesn't have school tomorrow due to the election, as you guys know. So I got some extra time, and I'll probably be up a little bit later. Probably getting on TikTok for a little bit. Appreciate y'all once again. Wanted y'all to know that men are appreciated and the work that you're putting in by being celibate and walking away and not being gaslit into dating, tricking, spending your money on women just to have the it's not even guaranteed, just to be an option of hers if she decides to give you the opportunity to give you some of that used box that might be, sauteed in STDs. So, and you don't know if you think that women are going long periods of time without a touch-up guy. So you having to worry about if the touch-up guy is out here mixing and mingling and then coming back to her. It's too much of a risk. and you guys are doing the right thing. So salute to y'all. Just want y'all to know that women are noticing, and females as well, women and females. And you're given a good role model leadership type of role that a lot of them need. You know, some of them need a father figure and some of them need an actual man type of figure to look for. And you guys are doing that. So anyway, go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. And you guys are probably going live outside in a little bit. So be looking for that on one of my channels. Love and light. I'm your brother and I'm out. If the audio wasn't on point, we're still working on it. It's a work in progress.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.